Let's try again. I think I'm... No, didn't get any better. Callum steps up to the cards, a grin on his face. I'm no mathematician, but I'm pretty sure there's only one girl left. He looks at you for a moment before picking up the card and reading it. You wonder briefly what the fact written on the card will be. It's gonna be something from earlier what we said in the I don't want to say the pod. The hot, wholesome fact, spicy fact, funny fact. I don't know, maybe funny. I guess it's gonna be funny. This girl once had to hide in the toilets at a water park after being wrongly recognized as a celeb. Okay. Everyone laughs as Callum walks towards you, a glimmer in his eyes. He brings a hand up to your cheek before leaning in for a kiss. Kiss him lightly on the lips, make him peck you on the cheek. Yeah, we can do lips, it's fine. You close your eyes and lean forward as your lips press against his for a short moment. I never thought I'd be reading this out loud. He reluctantly pulls away before it can escalate, looking at you with a dreamy smile. Wow, not a bad way to start the summer. As Callum makes his way back to the boys, you notice Kane and Ren looking more than a little bit jealous. Was he right? Guilty! Oopsie! I'd love to know the full story. Yeah, sure, let's explain it. It's not as wild as it sounds. I was at the water park in Greece, just minding my own business. Suddenly I noticed a news van and loads of reporters approaching. This lifeguard helped me out of the water and ushered me to hide in the toilets. I didn't know what was going on at the time, but I just went along with it. After a few minutes in the cubicle, I asked the lifeguard what was happening. He kept calling me Aleka. Alika? I was getting really confused. Anyway, it turns out everyone thought I was this famous Greek opera singer. When I told the lifeguard I was Joyce and Alika, he went bright red. Everyone laughs as you shrug, playing it down. Happens to all of us though, right? Of course. Okay, so you're beautiful and hilarious. Perfect. Yeah, because that was so fucking funny. I know why I'm saying, okay? I know. I just hate everyone. Joyce ticking all the boxes. Yeah, right. I'm not the problem. Alright, it's the girl's turn. Sabrina snatches up the first card, unable to hide her eager smile. This boy cooked and donated hundreds of meals for a food bank without telling anyone. I mean, one guy makes pizza, so I think it's gonna be him. Aw, that's so sweet. What a gent. She looks around at the guys, eyeing them teasingly before lightly kissing Callum on the lips. I'm pretty sure you mentioned... Yeah, shit is right. Yeah. Make hundreds of pizzas every day. Figured I might as well make a few extra for the less fortunate people out there. I'm competing with an absolute heart melter like this. I'm gonna be single all summer. Oh my god, I hate this guy. I fucking hate him. I fucking hate him. SB, you can have him. I don't want him. I wouldn't count on it. Yeah, you can fucking keep him. Oh my god. I'll go next. This boy has a side hustle dancing in an on-ice musical in full costume. Obviously, it's gonna be the hockey player. Wow, could be any of us, but only one of us is a famously excellent skater. Hey, I can skate, kind of. Yeah, so it's obviously. I used to perform in school plays. Look at all the boys trying to explain why you should kiss them. Who are you going to go with? Ren was the hockey player, right? I don't remember their names. I'm usually good at it, I just don't care about them. I'm gonna say Ren on this one. I was hoping you might say that. Oh god, it's so cringe! I can't do it! You strut towards Ren and stop right in front of him, deciding how to kiss him. Light kiss on the lips. Come here, you. Who says that? You place your hand behind Ren's neck and gently pull him towards you, your lips touching in a blur of warmth and excitement. Before the kiss can progress further, you pull away, keeping things playful and light. Ren looks deep into your eyes as you look back at him. Okay, bro, back off. That was worth the wait. The best things are... You get back in line with a giggle, feeling Ren staring at you the whole time. Oh god, why am I doing this to myself? Wow, what? Wait, who was it then? Yeah, it was me, guilty as charged. Well, obviously. I thought ice hockey players who moonlight as a singer in costume sounds like a film. My life is a movie, what can I say? Esme gives Jace a flirty glance as she steps up to pick a card. This boy once found an ancient sex toy. Okay, that was not on my bingo card of statements I thought I'd say out loud today. You mentioned that you love history, didn't you, Jace? Oh, okay. So it's gonna turn out she, like, doesn't really listen to him. She's just interested in him for his, like, soft boy aura or some shit. I don't think so. Esme slowly walks up to Jace with her hands behind her back and gives him a teasing kiss. When it ends, it looks like Nina wanted to stop. I love history now. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that the ancient sex toy was found by the archaeologist and not the musician. Hell yeah. Yeah, it was me. What does an ancient sex toy look like, Kane? What does it? Is it just like... No, you know what? I'm not gonna make a guess. It was like... Kane begins tracing a small curved shape with his hands before shrugging. It's hard to explain. Yeah, probably. Most civilizations created sex toys way before they created such things like hospitals. I use suggesting sex toys aren't essential. Never. Alright boys, enough of that. I want my turn. This boy learned to play the piano to impress a girl. Oh, I'm pretty sure I know who this one is about, but I'm not here to step on toes, so I'll just kiss the boy that's caught my eye the most. Ruby struts up and down the boys a few times before planting a line on... Ruby struts up and down the boys a few times before planting a light kiss on Kane's lips. You seem really cool. You seem cool too. Oh my god, bro. What is this? 8th grade? Can confirm that one was me, but I can't be stealing all the kisses, so no offense taken. Jason and Esme exchange some flirty eye contact before text rings around the challenge stage. That's the end of the first part of the challenge. The second half will begin shortly and will involve even juicier secrets about you all. Hashtag second impressions. Hashtag take a breather. Add. While we're waiting, we can play an extra round. That sounds fun. What are you thinking? Oh, how about you boys tell us your deepest sexual fantasy and then Joyce kiss the person with the most exciting one. The extra round was your suggestion, maybe it was a good one. That sounds way more fun than the actual challenge. I missed this one out, but you guys should go for it. I'm up for it 1,000,000%. So am I. Why only the guys? I might join in. Shall we play an extra round? Yeah, okay. Well, if everyone is down, what are we waiting for? No time to waste, I'll go first. Try to sound less eager, buddy. Everyone laughs as Callum thinks about it for a while before his face lights up. Okay, I once stayed up at a place that had a rooftop bar area. You could look out over the city below, but because it was so high, no one could look at you, except the bartender. In my fantasy, they'd have clocked out, but I always kind of thought I'd like having sex on a rooftop. Or at least somewhere high up where we're looking down at the world. That would really turn me on and be something to remember forever. And honestly just kind of be an epic experience all around. Wait until you hear about the treehouse. There's one in the villa. Is there a treehouse now? I haven't watched in so long. I'll have to check it out sometime. I had sex in an attic one time, if that counts. Was there a nice view? Yeah, lovely view of the insulation panels over my old bedroom. Nice. Mine is kind of fun too. I'm all ears. Alright, I have this whole scenario, but I won't go into it. Isn't that the point? Please don't be cliché and say an ice rink. That's not a bad shout, but nah. Mine is a bit low-key, but I love the thought of it. Getting sexy underwater would be a dream for me. I go crazy for girls with wet hair, don't know why, it's an instant turn on. Oh my god, I'm so cringed out by everything, I just don't want anyone to talk to me ever. It would be so naughty but also kind of relaxing. Something I've never done but I'm absolutely love to. The summer is young. Let's hope they turn the heat on in the hot tub for you. Ren gives a naughty glance. Fingers crossed I'd only go if it was with the right girl, of course. Right, Kane, you're up. I'm only gonna tell Joyce mine, it's a secret. Oh, Mr. Mysterious. No, not fair. Kane walks up to you and cups his mouth to your ear. His voice is low as he whispers. I like to be in really intimate places, somewhere you know you'll never be disturbed. And I like to bring a blindfold. What did he say? What did he say? I'm gonna keep my lips sealed because that's what he wants. You give Kane a cheeky smile. Kane's preferences are safe with me. Still, like, this is like the first part still, and I'm dying. For Joyce's ears only. I reckon Kane has some moves for sure. Kane pretends to zip his mouth and throw away the key. I wanna get involved, Joyce. This is too much fun. Go for it. Ruby thinks on it for a moment before biting her lip. Don't do that. I've always thought having sex outside would be a total blast. Obviously in a private place, a million miles from an... Wait, what? A million miles from an old couple having picnics on their Sunday walk. Thanks. Okay. Give us more deets. Whereabouts? When? No. I'd love to do it at night, anywhere outside under the stars. One of those nights where you can still feel the heat of the day in the air, a cool breeze on your skin. I can think of anything that would turn me on more than that. Oh, that really paints a picture. So which one do you think is the hardest choice? Okay, if keeping up with the trend of me being honest. Drumroll please, and the winner is Ren. Glad we can agree on that choice. I don't like what he said about the wet hair, but the part before that, all alone under the rippling water. What could be hotter? Because I imagine like under a waterfall or shit like that. That would be cool. How about a little kiss? You sashay up to Ren and decide how to kiss him. Proper snog. Are we ready for a proper snog yet? It's been like 30 minutes and we know these people, so maybe just go for a gentle kiss on the lips. I think that's already too much, but considering the show we're on, we kinda got it. You lean forward and lightly kiss Ren on the lips. You feel him restraining himself from taking the kiss further. When you lean back, his eyes are wide and full of lust. Jesus Christ, bro, it's been like an hour at best since we met. I'm glad we played that extra round. Me too. As you get back in line, Sabrina lets out a screech of excitement. I'm officially getting FOMO over here. That was a lot of fun. While the others are chatting, Esme leans closer to you, whispering in your ear. I can't believe Jay is a cheeky pianist with floppy hair and the sensitive side. I'm in trouble. You two seem to be vibing out from what I can see. I hope so. He's my type. It's actually annoying. But what about you? Watching you flirt is like watching a master at work, Joyce. Is it? I'm so bad at it, IRL. I'm so bad. I don't even know when people are flirting with me, so I can't like reciprocate. Callum, Kane, and Ren can't take their eyes off you. Question is, which one of them has caught your eye? I don't like Kane. I don't like this weird, tall, mysterious brooding. That's not me. I like yappers. And I think Ren is like kind of the Joker, so... Not like the Joker, but like the guy making jokes. That is usually who I would go for, so... I never say Ren is totally my type. He's fun, cheeky, the kind of guy I need in my life. Yeah, exactly. He's a total vibe. I thought you had him. I thought you and him were locking eyes a lot. A text pings out. Avoid texts! Islanders, for this next round you should read the following quotes aloud to reveal secrets about one another. Hashtag impressed yet? Question mark. Hashtag impressions and discretions. God. Oh, discretions. Things are about to get juicy. Let's hope not. Everything was fine as it was. Ruby picks up a card from the second pile as silence falls over the crowd. I've never had an official girlfriend before. Lots of flings and one-night things. The other girls look around at each other. Could be any one of them. Lots of one-night things. Sounds a bit too active for me. Not someone ready to settle down. Yeah, the fling thing is a bit out of an ick. I'm going to say Jace. It honestly could be any of them. don't know any of it, so... and I don't... I guess I kind of get that, like, the instant ick you would kind of get, but at the same time, you kind of need to give people the grace to better themselves. It's like, also, like, once a cheater, always a cheater. I don't believe in that. I think you can definitely better yourself. Nah, that's me. That's Ren, okay. It's fine. People change, you know? We don't know how long ago this was. Like, obviously, if he had flicks, like, last week constantly, then yes, he's not over this phase. But if that was, like, a year or two ago, yeah, people change. I thought you were looking for something serious. I am. I just never met anyone who wanted to make my girlfriend. I'm not about to waste someone's time. Also, honestly, fair. And what about having lots of one-night things? I have definitely enjoyed being single, but I'm here to take the next step with someone. Totally fair. I mean, he's not leading people on or anything, so... Ren looks to you a little red-faced as you step up to take the next card. I'll go next. A girl proposed to me and I rejected her. Another interesting one. Another red flag, more like, is it? If they don't want to marry, then it's fine to reject. I mean, I've been proposed to twice, as you all know, yeah. I guess how red flaggy is, it depends on the context. Yes. All 4 boys look at you as you decide who it could be. I mean, Red is out, he's already got one. Could be, like I said, all 3 of them. I'm just gonna go with Callum now. I'm gonna say this one is about Callum. You got me. Oh, got it! Come on, tell us the deeds. Well, we were dating for 2 years, but I always had doubts. Then one day, out of the blue, she proposed to me. I wasn't ready and told her I needed more time. Fair. But I realized that I probably would never be ready with her, so I ended things shortly after, yeah. I wish you told her earlier. I mean, he probably didn't know. I don't know. Yeah, okay. I guess he did have doubts, but I kind of did that thing too. With like the last boyfriend I had with the toxic one. I knew from the wedding beginning that it wasn't going to turn out, but I think at that time I was in such a like bad place mentally and I felt so lonely that I just kind of went along with it. It happens. Doesn't make you a bad person. I guess we all make mistakes early on, yeah. Esme picks up the next card and reads it with startled expression. I once escaped out of the bathroom window on a first date. Nah, see that sucks. Just say you're not vibing and head home. Leaving a date midway through is so immature, yeah. That's gonna be Jace, just because she read the card. And then she's gonna be like, maybe he's not the type of guy I thought he would be. Let's not judge until we hear the full story, guys. I've had my fair share of French exes, sometimes it's the best way. Is it? I don't know. Kane. Yep, that was me. Oh, it was Kane, okay. I thought you seemed like the mature one of the group. I would never normally walk out and day halfway through, but Ruby says sometimes it's the best way. She started yawning when I said what I did and she spoke about herself for 2 hours. That just say this isn't... Oh my god. That's not too bad. I mean, yeah, it sucks of her too, but just be like, yo, this isn't working out. Let's split the bill and head home. Boom. She started yawning when I said what I did and she spoke about herself for 2 hours. Your job is a bit boring, I'm on her side. Sorry. I tried to say I'll get the bill 6 times, but she kept talking and talking. So I excused myself and made my escape. I wouldn't be surprised if she's still there now, yapping away without really realizing I left. I don't like that kind of behavior. Look a girl in the eye and speak your truth. Yeah. Kane's not the most talkative guy out there. Imagine him on a date with an absolute yapper. Right, I'll get the last card for the guys. Hope this one's less icky. I'm a bit of a serial dater. I haven't been single for longer than 4 months in 6 years. God damn, okay. Damn, I think I preferred you guys before we played this game. Can I just say, before whoever this is about explains it to me, we all move on. This is the kind of thing a player would say. This one must be you, Jace. You're the only guy left. Yeah, it's me, but I'm not a player. I don't like being in non-committal things. If we like each other, make it official and see where it goes. I've always been that way. I don't do flings and situationships. Putting a label on it is better than not knowing where you stand, I guess. Like I said, he'll explain it away like boys always do. Let's read the girl's secrets and see how perfect you are. You're being judgy, Sabrina. Ooh. Jace grabs the first of the girl's cards and reads it with a dropped jaw. I'm on good terms with all my exes. We still message on birthdays. That's not a bad thing. Is that a red flag? Tell me, please. We're calling out Ren for not having an ex while one of you is out here in a group chat with their exes. I mean, that sounds crazy. I don't even think this is a particularly bad one. Exactly. Nah, I reckon this is the worst one yet. Are we kidding, Jace? You're a hater. You're a hater. Maybe we should hear from who it's about before we jump to conclusions. Well, I'm gonna say this is Joyce. Yep. Yep, that was me, but I'm owning it. No excuses. Maybe being friendly with my exes is a huge red flag. I don't think it is. But that's just how things have turned out for me. I always... except the last one, I always ended things on good terms. Where we just said, yo, like, we want different things, it's not gonna turn out. You're still a cool dude. Let's move on with our lives. Boom. I could bin them off and block them on socials, but I know I'm over them. And I feel like it's fine to stay in touch every now and then. Yeah, I respect you owning it. Ren picks up the next card and reads it to the group. I don't think I've ever been properly in love. Oh! Oh! Also guilty! Also guilty! Maybe I'm just saying this because I can relate to this one. Isn't bad at all. Yeah. Everyone's interpretation is different. What even is love? Now you're really asking the big questions, Kane. I'm getting the vibe that Ruby hasn't had a serious relationship, so I'll say it's her. Yep, it's me. You've never been in love? How come? You tell me it's just never worked out. Yeah. Is what it is. Totally understandable. You shouldn't force something like that. Yep. Ruby glances across at you. I'm here to change it. I'm ready to fall for someone. Stop fucking staring at me. I mean, kind of double standards that everyone was jumping on Ren's case for never having a girlfriend. No one was really jumping at him, I feel like. But Ruby never being in love is totally fine. Not trying to cause beef, just saying. Why is he suddenly being such a dick? What the fuck? Yeah, exactly. Somebody tells me Jace was trying to cause beef, just saying. After Joyce's shock reveal, like crazy. Esme clearly wasn't honest enough with the challenge team about her biggest secrets. Ooh. Hers was that she never returned an ex's jumper. Boring. But let's return and see what Sabrina's secret is. She strikes me as someone who has some well-dressed skeletons in her closet. Ooh. Kane picks up the last card and reads it twice over before his jaw drops and he looks around everyone in stunned silence. What is it? I've kissed one of the boys from this season of Love Island already. How? How? When? The boys look around the girls in complete shock. I'm sure I remember kissing one of you. Yeah, me too. I don't get with loads of people. I wouldn't forget something like that. Must be Callum. Hey, it's not me. Who's the girl then? Well, obviously it's Sabrina. Who did you kiss, Sabrina? And how did you know they were in the villa? I saw him in the hotel lobby. Guess that he was here for this and I was right. The boys look at each other confused. He knows who he is. He's putting on an act. It's gonna be Jace. 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 Ah! You look around the boys who look innocently back at you. Let's all take a break and have a girls catch up, shall we? I don't think this challenge has made a great first impression. Some of us would have hoped. It's still all one session. Oh my god. You and the girls peel off to the lounge just after the dramatic first challenge of the summer. That challenge popped off out of nowhere. Was kind of fun though. I'm sorry, we can't just ignore the elephant in the room. Who have you kissed, Sabrina? I'm keeping that for myself. Why, bro? Oh my god, just say it. Just get it out of the way. It's so stupid. We deserve to know. I mean, I don't think we deserve to know, but this is gonna cause drama later, so why just not get it out of the way? I mean, you revealed it. You know this was gonna come up if they asked. Let's just try and gently press. I feel like we deserve to know it, Sabrina. I could affect who we chose to focus on. Sounds like a you problem. Fuck you. Oh my god. But is the boy lying or do you think they've generally just forgotten? I'm not gonna tell you anything right now, so I'd stop asking. What the fuck? Oh my god, these people get hostile so fast. So until Ruby breaks the ice. So what did we think of the boys' secrets? That boy Jace has some cheeks. Imagine saying Joyce's secret was the worst. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, I thought Ren was no and was the biggest red flag. Nah. Yeah, I didn't think that was a bit of questionable. You said you liked him the most, Joyce. What did you think about his secret? I'm fine, yeah. I'm fine with it, honest. I don't see it as a huge deal. He was honest about why he's always been single and find that refreshing. Yeah, plus we all make mistakes, especially in love. Well, it's such early days. Keep your options open. I know you don't see eye to eye with him, Sabrina, but Jace is the one I'm focusing on. I can't believe you're focusing on one boy so early. Ren's confidence is super attractive to me, but I guess I get the impression he's been enjoying single life a bit too much. Callum is a cutie, he'd make a great dad. That thing to propose was worrying. Is it? These red flags are so alright. Like, there's no cheating or anything. It's very, very... I mean, most of them aren't even beige flags. I think rejecting the proposal was a green flag. Okay, never mind. Let's just... And Kane seems genuine, but I need to spend more time with him to get the full picture. You hear the boys laughing nearby and slip away while Sabrina continues talking to the girls. Things seem slightly tense as you sneak back up on the boys and hide behind the beanbags. I can count the girls I've kissed on one hand in the last few years. It wasn't me. I need a few more hands to count all my kisses, but I'm certain I've never kissed Sabrina. Sabrina's a good looking girl. I'd remember if I'd kissed her. She's good looking, isn't she? Sounds like you would happily kiss her. He's deflecting. No, I'm just saying she's a beautiful girl. I didn't kiss her. Yeah, it's obviously Jace. It's so obvious. He looked to the left when he said that means he's lying. I looked to the left because you're sitting on my left. Classic excuse. He's crumbling. Clearly got him. Why do you think it's him, bro? Okay, the boys chuckle at the atmosphere lightens up when everyone settles down. Maybe we could use the secrets we learned to figure out who it was that kissed her. Detective Inspector Jace on the case. It's Jace. He's deflecting. And maybe it's Ren, but I genuinely think it's Jace. Talking of secrets though, Joyce's first one was so hilarious. The thing about being mistaken for a celeb in a water park. Yeah, you can tell she's got a proper good sense of humor. Okay. That may be so, but I didn't love his second secret. You are such an instigator, bro. I'm getting into it now. Oh no. Being mates with all your exes is inappropriate. I just means she's not over them. It really doesn't. Bro, I couldn't give a shit. I'm just happy for them. Jace, you're my dude, but I totally disagree. Thank you, Ren. It shows how mature she is. And her exes respect her despite the fact that things ended. I agree. I like both her secrets. Jace is an instigator. Get him off the island. You're outnumbered here, Jace. I agree with him. Joyce is a catch. The music is so good. You guys would defend her no matter what her secrets were. You just fancy her. I'm trying to look at the facts. You guys are thinking with your hearts. Suddenly Jace's eyes go wide as he remembers something. There's something I've remembered that might explain who kissed Sabrina. What is it? In fact, I fully cracked it, boys. I know who it was. You lean in close and listen carefully as Jace looks around the boys with an open mouth. Alright, no one react too loudly. We don't want the girls hearing. He looks over his shoulder and back at the boys. The suspense is too much, guys. It was me. Yeah, of course it was him, bro. Oh my god. So fucking stupid. I fucking knew it. I knew it. I kissed Sabrina. I just realized I didn't recognize her. Ooh. I mean, he could still be lying about that. I think he knew. He was deflecting. And I don't know why he's coming. I don't know why he's coming out with it now, though. Maybe he did genuinely forget. I don't know. I don't know these people. These people. Like, it's not a fucking game. The boys are stunned as they stare at Jace open-mouthed. Obviously it was Jace. Jace, I can't believe you kissed her and forgot. I know it's awful, but I can explain. I only remember when I said thinking with your hearts just then. How did that make you remember? It was one of the lyrics she sang to me. Well, sing is a generous term for what she was doing. She sang to you? Back up for a second, you're going too fast. Take a breather and go from the start. You edge closer to hear the full story. I was playing piano at this swanky fashion event opening in London. Sabrina must have been there to look at the new collections. The organizers rated my performance and asked me to stick around for the after party. I started tickling the ivories while everyone else was mingling. Then I heard this posh voice behind me. You play almost as good as you look. The boys cringe up as they realize where the story is going. It was Sabrina. She shuffled onto the stool next to me. Honestly, I was still in work mode, so I wasn't paying much attention. She was telling me about some big deal she just secured. I said I was gonna launch. Said it was gonna launch her career and make her a big name in the industry. I was nodding along, doing the sweet improvised solo in G minor. I finished the song and everyone started clapping and stuff. She leaned close and said, "Let's kiss while they're all clapping. Give them a real performance." Pretty smooth, to be fair. It was a nice kiss, like something out of a film. But there was a spotlight on me and stuff, so I couldn't properly see her face. That's one of the reasons I didn't recognize her. Okay, fair. What's the other reason? Yeah, what's the singing bit? So after the snog, she got all the people at the after party to circle the piano. She wanted me to play a song while she sang along. Sounds like my idea of, oh my god, that's too much attention. She whispered the song in my ear and I cringed a bit, not a great choice. Anyway, I started playing and she opens her mouth. Boys, I'm not kidding. You know when you get rubbish trolley from the supermarket and the wheels kind of screech a bit? Oh no. Imagine that, but out of time, out of pitch, and with every fifth lyric wrong. She was also turning to wink at me every few seconds. The whole room in silence. She was so clueless. I mean, she got confidence. I finished the song, took my cash, and got out of there fast. I didn't want someone to film it in case I got associated. Wouldn't have been great for my career. I completely blocked her and the kiss out of my mind. Even thinking about it now, I can feel my toes curling. Sorry, you had to experience that. Yeah, well, I was here if you need shoulder cry on. Do you get with a lot of girls then, Jace? Honestly, not even. I just blanked this experience out of my mind because it was so awkward. Oh my god. Sabrina must be embarrassed that I forgot. That's why she was glaring at me a bit earlier on. And now Esme's gonna think I'm a real piece of work. Noticing Jay's sad tone, Ren puts an arm around him. You're not a bad person. It just sounds like a strange situation. He is kind of hostile. Be honest and tell Sabrina and Esme what you told us. Just maybe ignore the bit about Sabrina singing like a broken trolley wheel. Jace laughs and pats Ren on the back. Cheers, man, I appreciate it. Suddenly, Ren looks towards your hiding spot and notices you. His eyes narrow as a flirty grin lights up his face. He starts speaking to the boys, but you can tell he's speaking to you. I'll tell you one kiss I won't be forgetting in a hurry. Didn't want to hide with Joyce. Cringe! Short but sweet. Left me hungry for another. Remember how chilled and sweet she was when we walked into the villa? I was so nervous and she made me feel right at home. I love that. He turns back to look at you one more time. Sure. We need to get some drama for the camera, you know, guys? As Ren's eyes meet yours again, you blow him a little kiss. He subtly winks at you before turning back to the boys. She's the one who's got my eyes so far. You're not the only one. I think me and Kane want to get to know her too. You guys are like a broken record. There's 3 other stunners in this villa, you know. Ren locks eyes with you. A silly flirty glimmer radiates from his eyes. But there's only one Joyce. You're damn right. Suddenly you hear text ping out from one of the boys and Jace puts out for all to hear. Everyone, I just got a text telling us to gather around the fire pit immediately. Oh, we got a couple up. Let's go. You sneak back to the girls as they make their way over, making sure no one saw you eavesdropping on the boys' chat. Spirits are high as you all gather around the fire pit. Ooh, maybe there's a new bombshell joining. Already? We're not even coupling up. I'm telling you, it's the guy that proposed to Esme on their first date. I want to shake his hand. He knows a good thing when he sees it. Aw, thanks. But seriously, it'd be better not him. Cringe. Oh, Islanders, one of you will be leaving the villa tonight. Who that is will be decided by you all in a vote. Oh no, oh no, oh no. It's gonna be either Ren or Callum. Because no one's like officially interested. Like Esme obviously has Jay, so he's gonna have to stay. And Kane is with Ruby. And the vote is gonna be up to me. I'm telling you. Everyone draws a breath as the text sinks in. Someone's getting dumped today, but we only just got here. Ren looks at you with concern in his eyes. We've barely get to know each other. You feel your phone ping. The Islander vote will be taking place now. Time's up. Make that choice. Everyone's jaw drops as if stunned silence. Can we kill? Can we get Sabrina out? Oh no, actually, can we get Jace out? I don't fucking like him. I'm sorry, Esme. You wanna find better. Sorry, I've just been told that the local Chinese restaurant will no longer delivering to the shed. I didn't like them anyway. Their fortune cookies were never accurate. 6 times I got one saying, your payment this device has been declined. Please pay the driver in cash. What kind of fortune is that? But which islander's fortune will have them packing their bags early? Tune in next time to find out. Villa vibes. Okay, we finally finished the first episode. I can't believe it took that long. I don't remember it being that long, but yeah. See you next time, I guess.